Logotherapy. Logotherapy is an existential approach to understanding the psychology of logs. Wait, that's not right. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can. Here we go. So logotherapy is the third Viennese school of psychoanalysis behind Freud's will to pleasure and Adler's will to power. It's based around the idea that we all are driven by a will towards meaning. And that definition starts with the beginning point that suffering is an inescapable fact of human life that bonds all of us together, and that all humans experience suffering. So, in the midst of that suffering, though, he also argues for human exceptionalism, and that all human lives have a purpose, and that there is something special about every individual life. And so he comes up with a process to deal with this suffering, and to answer some questions as to why we exist. And he starts with the idea that we all suffer, and yet in spite of inescapable suffering, we choose to keep living. And this happens in absence of power or pleasure, and so it must be driven by some other force. And that other force, Frankl says, is our self-defined purpose or meaning. You see, everyone is searching for something to motivate their life for. And what's interesting about logotherapy is that it says everyone's meaning is self-defined based off their own passions or interests or likes. And see, logotherapy says that we can add value to our lives by living a life that's focused around our meanings and our purposes on those big rocks. And by doing so, we can set a social model for other people around us and help them also live a life of purpose and meaning. See, logotherapy offers us a brilliant answer to suffering because it gives us choice. And it says that even in that suffering, we define our own existence and the things that we place value in. And by focusing on that meaning and by focusing on that purpose, we have the chance to be a better us.